Hey there, this is Paul with Swish and welcome to 90 Seconds of MLB Daily Fantasy for Tuesday, August 4th. First up today, we got our recommended pitcher, Matt Shoemaker of the Los Angeles Angels. He has a salary of $7,600 and he'll be going up against the Cleveland Indians lineup. In his last 5 starts, he has a 1.78 ERA. He's averaging 10.5 FanDuel points per game and he's striking out 4.8 batters per game. And he's been great at home in his last 5 starts there. He has a 2.51 ERA. He's averaging 9.9 FanDuel points per game. And his opponent, the Indians, have not been great at the plate lately. They have a .306 on-base percentage. They're averaging 2.8 runs per game, and they're striking out 8.1 times per game. Now, Shoemaker had a rough start to the season, but in his last 5 starts, he's allowed 2 runs or fewer in each of them, and he's cut down on allowing the long ball, which is really part of the reason he had a tough go in the first half of the year. He's been pitching better lately, and he's a good value on the mound against a struggling offense. And now our recommended hitter, Kendrys Morales of the Kansas City Royals. Morales has a salary of $2,900 and he'll be primarily hitting against Tiger starter Justin Verlander. In the last 2 weeks, Morales has a slash line of .311 average, a .360 on-base percentage, and he's slugging .422 with 2 FanDuel points per game. And he has a great history against Verlander. In 24 plate appearances, he has hit .333 and he slugged .625. And Verlander has not been so hot. In his last 5 starts, he has a .473 ERA. Now, these are not eye-popping numbers, but considering his position and his salary and the fact that he provides power, we recommend Morales as a value first baseman. And last but not least, we will finish up with a high-value rundown where we look at players at every position who have a salary under $3,000 that have played well over the last 2 weeks. Let's start at catcher with Curt Casali of the Tampa Bay Rays. He has a salary of $2,500. In the last 2 weeks, he's slugging .917. He's averaging 3.4 FanDuel points per game. He is one of the premier value catchers today. And let's move up the line to Mike Napoli at first base. He has a salary of $2,600. He is slugging .600. He's averaging 2.9 FanDuel points per game. Moving on over to second with Carlos Sanchez. He has a salary of $2,400. He has a .346 on-base percentage and he's averaging 2.5 FanDuel points per game. And then going over shortstop with Jimmy Rollins, he has a salary of $2,500. He's slugging .694. He's averaging 3.5 FanDuel points per game. And then rounding out the infield at third base, Miguel Sano, he has a salary of $2,800. He's a .383 on-base percentage. He's averaging 2.9 FanDuel points per game. We'll finish up in the outfield with Dexter Fowler. He has a salary of $2,800. He has a .421 on-base percentage, and he's averaging 3.5 FanDuel points per game. Look at each of these guys if you need a value at a certain position.